From sharecropper to landowner, you're about to meet an amazing entrepreneur who decided to rewrite his family's legacy. WTVA 9 News continues to celebrate Black History Month. This next success story is about Arthur Sanders, a pecan grower who lives in West Point. Arthur Sanders' childhood wasn't easy.
The books never balance off. We always owe. So sharecropping, in a sense, was like keeping you in debt.
He grew up in the Mississippi Delta near Vance. His parents were sharecroppers. The family of 10 worked hard in the fields just to get by. Sanders got tired of farming, enlisting for a few years and becoming a Vietnam vet, and later became a firefighter and served with the Chicago Fire Department for more than 30 years.
I don't miss the job. I just miss some of them clowns I used to work with.
Fast forward to 1999, one of Sanders' neighbors in Chicago inspired him to buy land. Sanders found a tract of land in West Point. He didn't realize it was an abandoned pecan orchard. Satellite images later revealed perfectly planted rows of trees.
It was so overgrown with invasive weeds and trees and everything. But we put our nose to the grindstone and decided to say, what can we do with this?
By 2013, Sanders and his wife actually moved to West Point, and he became a pecan grower. He traveled the country and learned everything he could about pecan farming. He visited pecan shows and even took a course at Texas A&M to learn everything about the tree nut.
And one guy told me, he said, you only need 3 things to be a successful pecan grower. I said, what's that? He said, water, water, water.
Sanders and his wife rolled up their sleeves and got to work. They brought the orchard back to life in 2016. The couple named their business Lindy's Pecans after his wife.
We did a lot of work in that orchard. Yeah. Just her and I.
The Sanders have overcome hardships like any other farmer.
My first crop was 3 pecans, and they was no good.
Including the 2024 drought. That year did not yield a harvest at all. But Sanders never gave up. He credits his parents for his drive and perseverance.
They gave me that strength to never give up. Give up occasionally, but never give up.
As a kid, Sanders would gather pecans from the plantation and sell them for 10 or 15 cents a pound. Like pecans, Sanders learned all he could about his family's story and about Black history. Sanders even traveled to Africa.
Look at the origin. You have a history that's so deep.
Sanders is now known as one of the most influential and successful pecan growers in Mississippi. He's helped expand the pecan industry, and he's committed to sharing his knowledge with the next generation of farmers.
This is almost like a dying tree. I'm one of the last generation. I'm the last generation cotton picker. I pick cotton for a living. 800
pecan trees continue to grow on Sanders' secluded 38 acres. These beautiful trees are deeply rooted in history, just like Sanders, who reshaped and nourished his family's history into a lasting legacy.
But every day, I am so proud of my history and so proud of my culture and everything.
Arthur and his wife are so kind, and just recently he's been on a podcast, magazines, newspapers, really getting the word out about his orchard. And I was talking to his wife a little bit, and she obviously has learned to cook different recipes with pecans. Michelle can't try it because she's allergic to tree nuts, but Chelsea can, and it's kind of like the candied pecans that you often see around Thanksgiving and stuff.
And I mean, they're really good. I'm not the biggest fan of pecans, and I'm trying to think of what this, I mean, it just tastes like fall.
Yeah, it does taste like fall. And I did ask him, I was like, so how do you really say the word? And he just broke it down by region. He said, here in the southern region, we typically say pecan. Up north is where they say pecan. And he was like, but we all know what a pecan is. And then he goes and says, over in Louisiana, they say pecan.
Yeah, it's something similar to that.
Pecan. I can't really do that Cajun accent, but you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I'm definitely picking it up. But don't ask me, Mom, because I know you're watching this. I'm not bringing none of this home. So
I'll give you a little bit.